Hello guys, today I'll be doing a video of unboxing the new Spectra electric breast pump. It's called the Spectra Wearable, and I believe this is a new model that came out just last month, or actually a couple months ago. July 2021 is when the company came out with this new pump. So I just wanted to let you know that this pump came out only in Korea exclusively. So I was able to get it through eBay. I don't believe that it's available in the US just yet. And according to the Spectra Korean company or the Instagram website, they said that there's no plan to debut it in any other country other than Korea as of now. So if you want to get it, I think the only way you can get it is through a third party. So let's get started with unboxing it. So first of all, this I like the design of the box. It's very modern and very clean. A lot of it is in Korean, obviously, because it's only available in Korea for now. And on the back side, it just has, what is available, which I'll go over after I open the box, and simple instructions, which you can find in the manual as well. And has some basic information like the company information and whatnot. So overall it's very light, very simple design, and the box actually came with a couple of things. So the manual was in the box, and the company that I got it from through eBay also sent me a couple of instruction papers, as well as a charge adapter, which I don't think it comes with the actual box, but the seller sent it to me, which is nice. So let's get started. Okay, so this box opens, this it has a cover that opens, so you can just slide out the cover, and there's another box inside. Has a Spectra logo. So I believe Spectra is an Australian company, but I think all of the parts are made in Korea by the Yusin Medical Care. So I believe that's why one of the a lot of times their new models are only available in Korea first. So if you open the box, this is my first time looking at all the parts. So I'll be kind of going over one by one. So this is the actual pump. I just wanted to let you know that it looks like, it's a little misleading because it looks like there's 2 units, but actually it comes with only one. So this is actual pump, and these are just extra parts, but you can only pump one breast at a time because there's only one pump per unit. So if you want to pump both breasts at the same time, you actually have to buy 2 different sets, which, I mean, for some people it may be a little bit costly, but I got this whole set for $200 on eBay. So if you want to get 2 different sets, which you don't have to, but if you want to, then you can get 2 for $400. I mean, it is costly, but if you compare it to other wearable pumps that are available in the market right now, like Elvie or Willow, honestly, it's cheaper. So yeah, there's that option. So my first impression is that it's a little bit lighter than I thought, because it looks pretty big. And I believe, I don't know if I have the exact measurements here, but when I looked it up online, it was slightly bigger in terms of length and the depth than Elvie or in Willow. So, my first impression is that, so honestly, I was expecting it to be a lot larger, It is about the size of my palm. But honestly, it's not as heavy as you would think. Like I did have an Elvie before I got this. I don't have it right now because I sold it, but I would honestly, like, my impression is that it's, you know, almost as light as Elvie. So it comes with one pump and then 2 sets of flanges and the container. So basically everything else comes in 2 sets, which is nice. So if you want to, you know, use both sets and always have one extra to be dry, because you know when you pump at work and you don't want to have to wait until your parts are completely dry. So if you have an extra set, it's nice that you're always ready to go for the next pumping session. So 2 sets, 2 units, and then this one is a charger. So this one, obviously, it's it doesn't fit American cords. Actually, you know what? I think it might, because it has an adapter to connect to the Korean voltage. So I feel like this charger is actually made to fit in other countries. Let me see. So it says it has push function. So if I push it, I don't know what it does if I push it. Because right now, oh, I see what it is. Okay, so I don't know why they made it like this, because honestly, this isn't, you can't really plug it in anywhere until you put the adapter that came with it. So you just push it in and then you get the adapter, and then you can just click this push button to release it, which I've never seen a charger like that. So it's interesting. Wow. It's a little bit difficult. Anyway, so I guess I'll keep it in. But I think this part, oh, okay, I thought I would be able to unplug this part, but no. So I guess I can use this adapter that came with this set that the seller sent for free. I mean, I bet you can purchase it from eBay or Amazon. So you can kind of okay. I don't know why it's not working. Anyway, I will figure this out. Yeah, this travel adapter is not working. Maybe it's faulty. Well, okay, none of the units are working. I'll ask the seller about it. But, yeah, we'll figure this out. But I believe this turns on. I think there's some charge already. Okay, so it does turn on, which is nice. Okay, so it's already pumping. As soon as you turn it on, it starts pumping. And I'll explain each of this mode in a second. Okay, so to go over the rest of the pieces that came with the box. So this is a baby bottle, which is very nice. You know, it's like just 5-ounce standard bottle. So maybe I'll use it after sterilizing, which, I mean, all the parts have to be sterilized before use anyway. And then the rest is just baby accessories. So I believe one of the nice things about this pump is that you can collect your milk and then directly feed it to the baby by using this accessories. So it comes with the bottle cap, which is really big. And then it comes with some accessories you can use to feed your baby with. So I think this is a tool where after you're done pumping, you can kind of disconnect which it comes off really easily. And then you can just connect, and then if you want to feed your baby bottle, then you can put it in, and then I believe you cap it this way. I think this is just a piece that goes, oh, I saw some YouTube videos where you can just, oh, okay, so it kind of goes in like that, so I think it kind of holds it in so that it doesn't fall off. It's just an extra security, so it goes in like that, and then you can put a nipple. I don't know if it's gonna fit this one, but when I watched some videos, like they had some like nipple where you can connect here and then feed it to the baby directly. So that's just something that you can do if that's what you want. If you don't want to, you know, transfer it to a different bottle, you can just do that directly, which is nice. But personally, I'm not going to do that. I'm probably gonna just transfer it to like a Medela freezer bags or something. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I guess if you want to store your milk directly here, not only to feed the baby, you also have to put this cap on. Otherwise, this cap won't fit. So, yeah. So there's that. So I'll just put this back in. So this main unit is pretty simple. So really, if you have a Spectra pump, which I have a Spectra S1, it's pretty much the same principle. So you have your flanges, so you can take all of this apart. So this came off easily. Some of the reviews I read on Korean blogs said that this almost comes off too easily. Like, I had no resistance when I took it off. Some of them said that it causes spills, which I'll let you know after I use it to see how it goes. But yeah, so these are pretty much the standard parts that you see on in Spectra pumps. So yeah, so these are your flanges. Everything comes off. So I'll be sterilizing all of them. So yeah, this is these are all your silicone parts. I don't actually know the names of these, but I'll look it up in the manual in a second. Okay, so first impression, I do like the design. Like, I think after reading some of the reviews on Korean blogs, I think these are going to work pretty well. I did have an Elvie before, and I personally, it didn't work for me because I feel like there were too many hacks you had to do to make it work. Like, I feel like the stars had to line up in certain ways to make it work, maybe like half the time, which I got frustrated with and purchased this one. And I didn't really like the quality of the materials. I feel like it felt a little bit cheaper than what I was paying for. And I knew that Spectra is a quality company from using an S1 previously. Like, you know, like even the silicone, like, it feels thicker than the silicone you see in an Elvie. Like, I feel like with Elvie you have to kind of replace it once in a while. I mean, with Spectra, I'm sure you have to replace them once in a while too, but it just feels like thicker and heavier duty, if it makes sense. Like, even the flanges feel like it's gonna last longer. Because one of the things about Elvie is that the flanges warp certain ways if you sterilize them in hot water too much. So hopefully it doesn't happen with this one, but it's pretty, for so far it looks like pretty quality material. And then one of the things about Spectra that I'm excited about is that you don't have to worry about flange size necessarily. I know that was a very important thing with Elvies, but there's actually really just one flange size. Like, it's just universal, like one fits all. And I know that it's probably going to work with this brand because right now with S1, I'm pretty sure I'm using the wrong flange size. But even if I use like 28 millimeter versus 24, I really get about the same output, so I know it doesn't really matter too much with Spectra, so I'm pretty excited about that. So sorry, I'm not really familiar with putting these all together just yet, but yeah, it's very simple though. After you put this in, you just have to attach the main unit. The main unit, okay, it just comes off. There's no button or anything you have to press. It just comes off if you just pull it. So yeah, the majority of the weight of the unit is actually in the main pump. Like this feels like twice as heavy as this. This feels like nothing. So yeah. Okay, so here, that was unboxing. I'll be going over some of the highlights of the manual now, because all of this is in Korean. So I'll kind of go over what it says real quick. Okay. So, you know, just basic content. So let me see if there's anything worth mentioning. This is basically saying that, you know, like it's supposed to be sterile, it's supposed to be just one user unit, so don't, it's kind of advising you not to purchase a used, you know, pump or anything. It's saying that, oh, it's pretty nice. It says that there's automatic off function after 30 minutes. So if you go over 30 minutes, it's going to shut off. And it's kind of warning you that if you go over the recommended or pre-filled amount, I think right now the max amount you can fill up to is 4. I mean, you can kind of push up more than that, but it's probably not advisable because it can leak. And then it's kind of advising you to not touch the charger with wet hands, obviously. Going over some of the parts that I've already gone over. It kind of tells you what each one is for, which is nice. Alright, so yeah, from the manual, it does look like this nipple can be used with this adapter to directly feed the baby. I think it fits. So that's pretty nice. Okay, so it tells you different modes of the pump. So on and off button, which, you know, it worked earlier. And then this wavy thing is a massage mode. So you turn it on and there's massage mode. You can kind of hear it work. And then this one is expression mode. There's 3 different modes, 3 different lights. And then there is, you know, plus and minus signs. So if you want to decrease the intensity, you can do that. Or if you want to increase it, you can do that as well. Shut it off. Just say battery. So it says the battery life is 1.5 hours, which is pretty, it is shorter than the battery life of Elvie's, but you know, you can charge it after every use, so it's not a big deal. It's telling you to, you know, sit upright when you're using it. You know, don't lay down, don't kind of, you know, do anything that might create spills. Alright, so this is pretty useful. It's telling you how to clean the unit before using. So there's different number of, there's different length of time that you have to use when sterilizing each unit. So this bottle, you can actually sterilize for 3 minutes. Everything else, all the other plastic parts you can sterilize in 1 minute. Don't go over 1. All the silicone parts, the white parts that you see, you should sterilize in 30 seconds. That's what it's saying. And as well as the nipple, 30 seconds. So that's what they're saying. And they said that you can use a UV sterilizer. It might discolor the parts, but it says it's nothing, no big deal. It doesn't, you know, nothing concerning. And it kind of tells you how to put everything together, which I kind of showed you earlier. It's really straightforward, which I like. So it shouldn't be too difficult. This one, it kind of tells you how to use. So basically, the step-by-step, it's telling you to wash your hands, you know, like keep your breasts clean and warm. It tells you to kind of put your nipple right in the middle of the flange, and then use a nursing bra to kind of put it in place, and then tells you to press on button, and then it says that it actually remembers the last mode that you used. So if you used a really high mode and you want to start with the lower mode next time, then you have to kind of remember to adjust your setting before using it the second time, because otherwise it's gonna go straight to the mode that you used before. And then it says that, you know, you start with massage mode. Massage mode, there's actually 5 different modes. So I guess this is a light, 5 different lights. There's 5 different massage modes, and there's 3 different expression modes, which this kind of graph tells you what the 3 different expression modes are. I never knew that there were different modes when I used S1 Spectra. Like when I looked at the manual this morning, they didn't have the same graph. So I guess you can try 3 different modes and see what works for you. And then, yeah, you can kind of adjust your mode using the plus or minus section. And after you're done, then you can kind of lower the setting if you want to, and then press the off button. And then take the unit off. I kind of told you, you know, how to store. So it's exact same method that I showed earlier. So you can use, you know, screw everything on, and then use either the nipple or the calf to store it. And it says, you know, clean every part right after use. It says, if you feel like the milk is kind of, you know, split, kind of going out the wrong side. I guess, like, if you can kind of see if the milk is not coming out this way, but it goes up for some reason, it says, you know, report to the company. And because it might mean that the silicone parts are broken or whatever. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The rest of the part is just some stuff about, you know, warranty. It kind of says if you have any issues in the year of purchase, then you can kind of ask for free repair. Or you can if there's issues within 30 days, and they may replace the whole unit. So I guess it's pretty good warranty. I don't know how it's gonna work when I'm not in Korea. They might not honor this. Honestly, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's pretty simple manual. Hope it wasn't too boring. So I haven't used this unit yet. I haven't even sterilized it yet. But I'm excited to try it, honestly, because I'm hopeful that this is going to work for me. You know, it'll be nice to have a portable pump, especially when I go back to work after maternity leave, where I don't have to be attached to a big unit. I mean, even though I love my Spectra S1, I'm very excited to try this. And I will continue my review after I try using it in real life, and I'll kind of come back and tell you guys how I feel about it and how it works compared to Spectra S1 or Elvie. So, you know, stay tuned for the next video, and I'll see you guys again. Thank you for watching.